guys, it's Jenny from Discovering Legacies, and here we are today with a video of, is South Africa safe to travel to? Unfortunately, that's a question that I get asked a lot from many people, and South Africa is my favorite country in the world, so I really want more people to travel to it. So I know that I cannot say that South Africa is as safe as Europe or some European countries, for example, like where you can walk around at night and nothing's going to happen to you as a woman, or where you can just be on the street out with your big ass camera and nothing's going to happen to you. It's not quite the same thing, so you have to obey a few rules in South Africa. So please watch this video and let me know what you think. Here is to the #1 most important tip in South Africa, but as well as anywhere in the world. If you think that something is going to happen to you, and if you walk around with your face where other people can tell you that you're scared and that you don't know where you're doing, or that you don't know where you're going or don't know what you're doing, then you stand out even more than you already do as a tourist. So people can feel your fear. People can sense how you're feeling, even if they're doing it subconsciously, but they can. So, you know, just walk around with your head up high, a smile on your face, and greet people, be nice to people, and just friendly, and please don't expect the worst. Because the worst can also happen to you in the country where you're at right now, and you don't want to walk around every single day expecting the worst. So just go walking around with a positive attitude, with a smile on your face, and just be nice. And that's the most important tip I can give you anywhere in the world, really. Tip #2 is listen to locals. If locals in Johannesburg tell you, do not cross the bridge by yourself, even during the daytime, do not walk on there, you just don't do it. If locals tell you in Cape Town, do take an Uber at night because that's way safer than walking, then please do so. Don't think like, oh, I'm this fearless solo female traveler, I've been everywhere in the world, and nothing's gonna happen to me. Locals know best. They've been living there for their whole life, so please listen to them. Tip #3, or 3 in German, is that leave your valuables at home. Don't show your bling bling earrings, your diamond necklace, and your big Rolex watch. Please don't. Just leave all of that at home and just go natural, you know. Because first of all, that'll make you stand out as a tourist, obviously, and also will show off that you have more money than probably a lot of the people there. Tip #4 is to carry as less cash with you as possible. If you know you're not going anywhere where you need a lot of cash, leave cash at home, leave your credit card at home, leave your phone at home if you don't need it necessarily, and leave everything that you don't need at home. And if you have to take something with you, just put it in one of these wallets that you can have in your hand. Let me get one. Okay, check this out, right? Here I can put my phone, and if I carry it like this, nobody's gonna open it, nobody's gonna be able to open it. Maybe somebody can like take it out of my hand or whatever, but that's it. So take that with you, or take like a money belt with you if you have one. That's also a good choice. A money belt is something that you can just put underneath your pants, or underneath your shirt or your bra, whatever, where you can just put a little money. That's what I always do too. Like, I just put money in my bra and anywhere else that I can. Another thing is, if you have to take a backpack where you put stuff, do not put your stuff in this right here. Don't. You know what happened to me and my friend? So I was walking in front of my friend, and then behind her there was a guy. So she was like, Jenny, look at my backpack, there's somebody. And I looked back, and there's a guy with his hand in this little bag here, in his little pocket, trying to get something out. And I told him, I was like, excuse me? I'm so polite, right? I'm like, excuse me? And he didn't go away. So I had to fucking slap his hand away and like really push him away, and nobody helped us or anything. So I just had to push him away. Then he left and he didn't have anything or whatever. But I told her beforehand, do not put anything in here because her phone would have been gone, her money would have been gone, everything would have been gone. So either put it like inside your backpack or put it in a money belt or in a wallet like this. As stupid as it may look to you, always carry it in the front like that. Please do. Don't, like if you have just only a jacket or whatever in there in the back, it's fine. You can lose that, it's whatever. But if you have more in there, then please just, you know, carry it like that just to be safe. So if you do happen to get robbed anywhere, not just in South Africa, but like anywhere, don't fucking fight it. Just give them everything you have and do not try to hide anything. Just, yeah, just give up your things because things can be replaced and you can't. So you better give up everything. Next tip is about townships. Townships are a controversial topic because some people say you shouldn't go there because it's poverty porn. People just want to see how poor people live. Other people say, hey, you should go there because then you see the real South Africa and then you get to know locals and you get to know a little different side of South Africa. I would absolutely recommend you to go to the townships because it's part of the history of South Africa. Not because of, oh, I want to see, you know, how terrible people live there and how grateful I am that I don't have to live that way. No. But to see how South Africans live who do not live in the inner city. So that's why you should go with a local who's organizing township tours. Like somebody who's like, for example, if you want to go to Khayelitsha, I'm going to put in the comments, I'm going to put my friend's contact there. He has Cape Vakasha tours and he's been born and raised in this township and he has a couple community projects that help the township. And obviously if you book a tour with him, you help him and therefore you help the township and you help create employment in the township. And also if you go to Soweto, for example, in Johannesburg, don't go with one of those tourist buses or whatever. They'll take you through whatever. Or to Alexandria in Johannesburg as well. Just go with a local, take a bike tour through there or take a walking through tours through there. And a local who can really show you what life in these townships is about, who can introduce you to some entrepreneurs, to some artists in these townships, where you can buy something that's made by people in these townships and where you can support people from the township as well. That's the best way to visit a township. Also, if you are in a township with a local, then people are happy. People are happy to see you there and they're happy that this local is bringing them business and that he's bringing them, you know, people who really want to get to know about the culture there as well. So that's another benefit of going there with a local. And sometimes you get to eat in their home and you get to meet so many people because everybody's curious about you and it's a lot of fun. So, road trips in South Africa. Road trips are generally safe, I would say. If you just consider the other tips that I gave you, you should be fine. But definitely always talk to someone like in your hotel or in your hostel that you go to, where you can where you should stop or where you can't stop and where you cannot stop or whatever, because there's always places that you as a tourist should not go to. And then here are a few more tips for driving. If you're driving around the country, always do lock your doors, especially in like bigger cities. Do lock your doors, keep your windows locked. Be careful when you're at a traffic light and somebody approaches you really, really slowly. Be also careful if somebody approaches you on foot. You know, so just keep everything closed, keep everything locked, and you should be all right. Oh yeah, and do not leave your car on the street. And if you do have to leave your car on the street, do not leave anything in there. Like, do not place this backpack on the driver's seat or in the back seat or whatever where people can see it. No, just put it in the trunk or take it with you, but don't leave any valuables in the car. So yeah, that's it. That's my video about if South Africa is safe or not. Like I said, in general, it is absolutely safe to go there. If you do know about these few little rules, if you are a bit street smart, and if you don't act like an obvious tourist. And remember to keep a positive attitude and a smile everywhere with you, wherever you go, so then nothing can happen to you.